You're gonna get a lot of listeners this week because I'm famous. Just kidding.
Good, because last week was rough.
Was it?
Yeah,
I
dude, we have
voted.
like nobody.
I voted.
Yeah, she voted
no,
for you.
I'm not saying like vote. You're the only person. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really
I would have
struggle.
voted for you for a lot of other things, but I forget to do it.
No, it's all good.
Brandon gets mad when I don't vote because he thinks I'm voting for him for all of them.
I don't vote either. He votes for himself.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy guy. No, I'm pretty sure I lost because I said I'd befriend a zombie.
No, me and Jasmine were yelling at Brandon. I would have picked that over what Brandon said because Brandon said you guys were gonna. He wanted to like pull one in and experiment on it, and I was like, that's inhumane. And he said they're not human anymore, and I was like, well, you don't dig up a dead body and start experimenting on it.
They have like rules for when you experiment on rats too.
See.
Welcome back to Staying in Tune with Brandon and Eli. How's it going, Brandon?
It's going good. How are you doing today, Eli?
I'm good. It's our first podcast coming out on a Friday morning instead of a Thursday morning. We shifted it to save all of our lives,
Yeah.
specifically me.
We got a special guest joining us today also.
Ooh, talk to me.
Yeah, we got my girlfriend, Mackenzie. Say hello.
Hi guys.
Is this your first podcast?
No, actually, it's not my first podcast. It's my first professional podcast.
Professional. It's not professional.
That's a bold statement.
We're
right
so
there.
far from professional. We just act like it sometimes.
No, I have done a podcast before, my own, with one of my friends.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We did it while we would drive around, like, on the back roads. We made a life story podcast.
That actually sounds legit. What I want to do at some point is like this whole setup I can just take wherever. Honestly, we had a previous setup without like the mixing board and stuff with just an audio interface.
Yeah.
If I didn't use headphones, I could power it all off my computer. And like
Wow.
a dream thing for me would be able to like just go hike out into like, I don't know, Devil's Lake up on the bluff and just do like a podcast off the bluff.
That'd be legit.
that'd be
We
sweet.
should do that sometime this summer then.
That'd be sweet.
It'd be so, like, zen.
Wouldn't it? I feel it would just be super chill.
Yeah.
And just run it until whenever. I don't care how long it goes.
We could do a science podcast out in nature.
Dude, we're so scientific. We're so scientific. All right, man. We're going to jump off of this now.
Oh,
Thank you,
okay.
Jude. Thank you, Mark, as always. You're amazing. We're going to get into top 5 Marvel productions, things.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we're just giving...
We're just
Our
listing
top
off
5.
what our top 5s are for, and it's just Marvel movie, TV show, whatever.
anything
Anything Marvel related.
connected to Marvel film production or TV show production.
Absolutely.
Video production.
Yep. And should we let our guest go first this time?
Yeah, I should not go first.
All right. So you say as much or as little as you want about each one and just go down the list, your top 5.
Okay. Mine's going to be really controversial, probably. Like, I think no one will agree.
I'm here for it. I bet I'm here for it.
Eli's always controversial.
Yeah,
So-
not intentionally either.
Okay. No, mine's definitely because I like Marvel, but like I don't get into theories and stuff. Like I just go based off of a singular movie and show if I like it or not. Like I don't really care how it ties in.
I
Same.
think you and Eli are similar in that.
Yeah.
So.
So I just,
same.
whatever. Okay, so my number 1 is Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Ooh,
I've seen that movie probably 5 times since it came out, and every time I cry and bawl my eyes out.
Really?
Yeah, when Aunt May dies. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen that, okay. Well, if you haven't seen that movie, I don't know what's wrong with you because it's been out for a while. But
you don't care about it enough if you haven't seen it already.
that's true. Okay, so like I cried when Aunt May dies. I cried when like all the Spider-Men came together because it was like bittersweet, you know. And then I cried when they left at the end. And then I cried when he forgot MJ because MJ and Spider-Man are like my favorite couple in the MCU because I'm a girl, so obviously I like romance.
So it's your favorite because you cried.
It
She was
just
bawling her eyes out in the
impacted-
theater.
It impacted
I cried.
me the
I loved it.
most.
Yeah.
It impacted me the most. It meant the most to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
It
That's
hit
fair.
home. And I just love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. To me is like top tier. Like obviously the other two are really good, but I think he does a good job of like both characters versus like I feel like Tobey Maguire is a good Peter Parker. No, wait. Hold on. Yes. And Andrew no. Okay. One of them, okay, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are good at like separate parts, but Tom Holland is good at Peter Parker and Spider-Man because
Okay.
like those are two different things to me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Anyways, so it's cool to see them all together.
It's
Okay.
like Bruce Banner and Hulk.
Yeah.
It's two different personas.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So that was my number 1. My number 2 is WandaVision. Also cried. The last episode. I loved WandaVision. Okay, because those are 2 characters that were never like very prominent, I feel like, in any of the movies. Like obviously in Endgame and Infinity War they kind of came out more, but before that they weren't like super big, like they weren't top dogs, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And their relationship was so sweet, and I just feel like there was so many twists and turns and I never really knew what was happening half the time, and then like when it all came together at the end it was like mind blowing. I don't know, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. I also cried. I remember that day after me and Brandon watched the last episode. I cried for like an hour afterward.
An hour?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
An hour.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was. Oh my gosh.
That's
that is no
crazy.
joke.
It shook my world. I had so many questions. So, that's my number 2.
All right.
Okay. My number 3 is Endgame. It's just.
Did you cry during this one too?
I did, but not as much.
Okay.
But I did.
You
Obviously.
cried more during Infinity War, didn't you?
Yeah, I think
During
I did.
the Tony Stark scene and
What?
when they're on Titan and Peter Parker gets snapped.
Yes.
Or
yes.
no, Iron Man gets. Or do they both get snapped? I don't remember now.
No, Peter Parker gets
Yeah.
snapped. Yes, I cried
Yeah,
because
it's just
Peter Parker.
Yeah, that's right.
my
Okay.
favorite.
Okay, yeah.
Spider-Man's my favorite, so yes, I cried. But Endgame, I just every time I think about the scene where they all start like coming out, like all the characters are coming out to go fight. It's just like so powerful seeing like how many people are in like the Marvel universe and like how all the characters coming together. Like that scene gave me chills.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my favorite. My 3rd favorite. Oops. Okay. My 4th is Loki, the show.
Solid.
That's a really good show.
I loved that show so much. Like it's also the same as WandaVision. Like my mind was blown. Just like everything that was happening. And Loki, like I never really liked him before this show, but seeing him as like a good guy and a bad guy, kind of, I just really liked how dynamic he was and like how much he changed and stuff.
100%.
So that's my number 4. My number 5 is Black Panther. I loved that movie. I just think it's so beautiful. Like the scenery and everything in it is just breathtaking. And I like the storyline. It's a good storyline. I love Chadwick Boseman. I think he's like the perfect person to play Black Panther. And like, I don't know, nothing's been the same. Like watching Black Panther with Wakanda Forever, it just didn't hit the same as Black Panther because Chadwick Boseman wasn't in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just really like him as an actor. And so that's my number 5.
Fair.
I like your list.
Thank you.
I think that's a good list.
I think that mine is more controversial. not that I'm
I
trying to
believe it.
not that I'm competing, because again, not doing this to try to be controversial, but it is
Right.
Okay.
fascinating. I think since I said that, I'm just gonna go into it
Yeah, go
because
for
I'm
it.
hoping, Brandon, you end it with some
Relatable.
something a little bit more relatable. To
Okay, I
people.
think mine will be the least controversial, but I still think mine has a little bit of controversy too.
Okay, my number 1 is Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness.
That is so valid.
I
That
love
is
it.
so valid. I love that movie too.
And that is also a controversial pick, but I agree with you.
I
That's valid. I love that
absolutely
movie.
think that movie. Honestly, for me, it's one of the most rewatchable movies.
That's
Yeah.
Like, just can keep rewatching it over and over. I'm not going to go into much detail because I'm not good at explaining movies very well.
That's
all right.
My number 2, Thor Ragnarok.
okay. Yeah.
Solid pick.
These are okay. This is like my 6 and 7. Like yeah. Like I.
Yeah?
Yes. they
Thor
were.
Ragnarok, dude. I love the battle scene with the Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, that just makes the whole movie for me, and that is just everything leading up to it. I'm like, all right, cool. I rock with this movie. It's amazing, and that's why it's my number 2. My number 3, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
All right.
Love that movie. I love the Black Panther movie. That's probably in my top 8 somewhere,
Okay.
but it's not on my top 5.
Okay.
I like Wakanda Forever based on how it bounced off of it
Yeah. That's fair.
and how they were able to creatively direct the storyline.
yeah.
And
That was
honestly, just the whole movie was amazing. I've watched it a few times now since it came out on Disney Plus. So in a short period of time, I've watched.
Absolutely. You know
it
what
a
I
few
like from that
times.
movie?
Hmm.
The music.
The
music
music's
was-
amazing.
yeah,
I
that was
love the
beautiful.
soundtrack for that movie.
The
Yes.
music's amazing. The
Really
storyline's amazing too.
Yep.
Just everything that happens is amazing, and how it bounces off this previous movie. My number 4 is Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay.
Solid pick.
Yep.
Seeing all 3 Spider-Mans in one spot,
Mm-hmm.
amazing. Can't really go wrong with that pick, I feel like.
No, not at all.
And my number 5 is Avengers Age of Ultron.
Dude, I'm here with you. I love that movie so much.
Yeah, dude, that movie's great, and I think nobody thinks it's great.
No, not a lot of people do.
Like of all the Avengers movies, that one is dead last for most people.
Yep.
For me, that's like number 1.
I love it. It's really
It's
good.
number 1 for me by a lot, actually. Like, it's not even close. And I don't hate the other ones.
Yeah.
I like them a lot, but I love Age of Ultron.
I love Ultron's character specifically, and I hope that he
His
comes back.
character
and I think he is.
specifically, the cinematicness of when that whole chunk of land gets lifted
yeah.
up and
Okay,
that
yeah,
massive
was very
battle
cool.
scene
Yes.
Yep.
with all of the Ultrons coming after
Mm-hmm.
just everything related to that last like 45 minutes of that movie
Yep.
Yeah.
is so sensational.
It has a really good comedy worked into it.
It really does.
In the beginning part of the movie,
Yeah.
where like when they're all trying to lift up Thor's hammer, I think that's an awesome scene.
Yeah.
And then I like the part where they introduce Ultron,
Yeah.
and he comes out, and they're all because it's right after that hammer scene, and he's just starts
Ultron's
fumbling
kind of
out
got
there.
attitude, you know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he
I like it
does.
a lot.
He's really sassy.
Yeah. I'm here for Ultron, dude.
it's awesome.
I-
I totally respect that.
As far as like major villains go, he's by far my favorite.
He was a very good villain. And like in What If, even though I really didn't like that show at all,
Yeah. I haven't
he was-
seen it.
I really didn't like. I just don't like when something is like live action and then they make it into a cartoon. Like,
Yes.
I don't know. I just
Thank
don't
you.
like that.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this recently.
Yep.
Star Wars animated
talking about it
shows
last
week.
are so hard for me to
I don't know,
watch.
I just it's so weird to see the characters animated when I've only seen them live action, and so I just didn't like What If.
Yeah.
But like when he's like one of the episodes is around Ultron, and like he's definitely like a good bad guy in that show too. But I will admit, when I watched Age of Ultron the first time, I fell asleep.
Wow.
Clearly, it wasn't.
Wow.
Which, by the
impactful.
way, both of your favorite characters, pretty much that you were saying earlier, were introduced in this movie. Vision and Wanda.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know.
Oh, they were introduced in that movie.
Okay, well, Wanda was introduced in an end credit scene in a movie before it, but
that doesn't
as far
count.
as the main movie though, they were first introduced in Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Well.
So that's my top 5.
Okay.
I like that list.
That's
That's
real.
good.
Yeah.
All right. So my top list here, taking it off number 1, I'm going Avengers Endgame.
Okay.
I think it's a very basic pick, but it's just I love the cast and seeing everybody all together. I think is the coolest thing. By far, my most favorite scene is the end fight scene when they all come together, and Captain America says the Avengers assemble and whatever, and then also when he takes Thor's hammer, is like just super power move, and I just think it's a very creative movie. Also. I remember watching it for the first time. I wish I could see it for the first time again because like I was so just like into it and my mind was getting blown throughout the entire thing. Like the fact that they just like offed Thanos in the first 20 minutes of the movie. You're like, well, now what are they going to do? This is a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
Like what?
What am I
And then
watching?
and then it's just like 5 years later. I'm like, what is happening
Yeah.
right now? And I'm like, but
This
I
is
thought
not
it
what
was
I paid for.
yeah, but I thought it was very creative the way that they did it, and that's my number 1 for sure.
All right.
My number 2, Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Okay.
Nice.
I love it as a tribute to the Spider-Man characters. Seeing all 3 of them come together, I think, is the coolest thing that's happened in cinematography, like
Yeah.
ever.
No,
Like, I think it's so cool.
not
No.
ever. That's such a bold claim.
I don't know,
you were
man.
supposed
I
to end
think
this
it's
off
so
with
cool.
reasonableness and relatability. The best thing that's happened in cinematic history.
I don't know if I go that far.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
I just think having those 3 characters all come together like that after like the other 2 are seemingly done.
It
or
might-
whatever,
I
think
would
it's
say
so cool.
Potentially in Marvel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can make that argument.
I'll say that. That's fine.
Cinematic history, dude. Of all time.
But no, the scene where Tobey Maguire shows up through the portal is just
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
so powerful.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go too much in a rant here. So number 3, Avengers: Infinity War. absolutely love just constant action throughout this movie, and it's just slowly, everything's falling apart slowly and slowly as the movie goes through. And I think the storytelling moving from Infinity War into Endgame is really, really good. A lot of people have Infinity War above Endgame, but
I've seen that
I actually
before.
liked Endgame more.
Tomato, potato, same thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically part 1, part 2, so it's like
It's like,
I consider them almost the same thing, even though they're not. But.
Yeah, for me
Yeah.
they're interchangeable.
Yep. Coming in for my number 4, I actually have WandaVision as well. I absolutely love this show.
I don't remember it.
You got to go back and watch it.
I need
So
to now.
I love it for the way that it was put together. The show, I think, was very creative in the sense that like each episode was based on a different time period in TV. And so like, the first episode is in the 60s, and the second episode's in the 70s, and then the third episode's in the 80s and the 90s, and then they get up to the 2000s. And like each episode, and you could totally see how they're like playing that off in each episode. And at the same time, while this is happening, there's something's not quite right when you're watching. Because the first episode, you're like, is this even a Marvel thing? Like, what am
Yeah.
I watching right
Yeah,
now?
that's how I felt.
And I think that's why a lot of people don't keep watching it, because after the first episode, you're like, what the heck did I just watch? Like, this makes no sense. But they put, like, little itty-bitty things in there that make you go, wait, what was that?
Yeah. That's
And then the next episode comes, and then there's another little thing. You're like, wait, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like, those first 2 episodes are in black and white. And then they just flash, like, one little thing that's in color. And you're like, wait, why was that in color? Like, what's going on there?
Yeah.
And then in the next episode, like, there will be a second where all of a sudden, like, the show rewinds and then goes back, and then something happens differently.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, how did that happen?
Dude, I'm telling you, I have watched this
Yeah.
because Disney Plus says I have,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
but I don't remember anything of what you're saying right now.
Yep.
It was also like the first show though, so it was like a couple years ago.
Yep.
Like when you watched it, so.
Yeah.
But
I would've
anyways,
watched it.
the way that all of these little things come together in the last couple episodes, when it starts making sense as to how it all comes together, it's like, it's so cool the way that they did it.
Okay.
And I really loved it a lot. And they didn't really set it up to have a sequel necessarily, but I would love to see it have a season 2 come.
Yeah.
It wasn't really set up to have that though. But yeah, it was good. My number 5, neither one of you mentioned this at all, is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Okay. That's like, okay, if we did top 10, like all of the movies that you've said would have been on my top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I didn't mention them in my top 5, it's in my top 10.
They wouldn't have been in my top 10.
Yeah.
No. Shang-Chi would have.
I love this movie.
It's a great movie.
I love that movie.
And for me, it's like, I like Marvel and I like martial arts movies. And this put the two of them together so well. And so many people were worried when this was going to come out, like, Marvel can't do a martial arts movie. Like, it's just going to come across so weird. And I think it came across beautifully.
It was amazing.
And I love all the fight choreography in it is amazing. I love the comedy aspects from Awkwafina's character. It's really real well-rounded. I like the way that they brought back the Mandarin, because early on, like, they did the Mandarin really dirty in Iron Man 3. And so the fact that they revisited that made me really happy. And then the fact that they brought back Trevor's character, the actor guy, was just funny too. It was a nice payoff.
That movie I went to see in theaters with a buddy the day it came out. I did not know what the heck I was walking into.
Yeah.
Really.
I literally had almost no basis. I'd watched the trailer maybe a couple of times,
Yeah.
Right.
but like no idea. That was the best. Like, I haven't walked out of a movie theater feeling that happy about what I just watched and how amazed at what I just watched was.
Right.
Besides that movie,
No, yeah.
Yeah.
just like go from the expectation going in to what I got when I was coming out, I was like, whoa.
No, it
Absolutely.
was so good.
No, I absolutely loved it. So that's my top 5 though: Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man No Way Home, Avengers Infinity War, WandaVision, and Shang-Chi.
Good stuff. So,
Yeah.
I got a question.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm dying to hear this question.
This is a very, very, very important question.
I'm scared.
You shouldn't be.
Okay.
But I need,
Okay.
you know what? I'm going to record this for TikTok.
All right.
This is very, very, very important. So I got a very, very, very important question.
Okay.
I need you both to be extremely honest. Okay, so
Well,
before
now-
I ask,
now I'm scared.
no. Before I ask, I need you guys to promise you'll be honest.
I'll be honest.
You'll be honest, Brandon. Will you be honest?
I guess I have to be. So yes.
So yes, you will be honest.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever sat down on the toilet and intentionally tried to fall in?
I have never done this in my life.
No.
You've never intentionally tried to fall in.
Maybe when
No.
I was like a little kid.
Like how little?
Maybe like 7 or 6.
That counts.
Okay. Then
Have
I
you tried to do it?
Not now, but
No,
like
but
okay,
like
okay.
7 or 6.
Yes.
Obviously, like
Yes.
2-year-old doesn't count.
No.
But 7 or 6, you've tried to fall in.
Not okay. I've like okay. Let me try to explain this.
Because I have.
That's so,
Y'all are nuts.
No.
Okay, but when
Have
you're
you
like
ever
6
thought
or
about
7
it, Brandon?
No.
You've never sat down and be like, I kind of want to see what it feels like to
but
fall
like when
in.
you're 6 or 7, it's so easy to fall in. So I would just scoot my butt back and
But that's not intentionally, that's on accident.
no, but I would do it on purpose
I
because
don't
I want to
remem-
see like how long it would take until I did. Like how many
That's
scoots
That's totally different.
back it would. Okay.
I don't
It's
remember
different?
going-
No. Like, that's like, so
I
you
don't
were
understand
pushing
what
your
that's
limit.
different.
You were like counting scoops. Like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? But you were counting scoots.
Yeah.
How many scoots does it take for me to fall in the toilet?
Yeah. Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
That's
I was
awesome.
6 or 7. So, yeah.
That's better than what I was expecting.
Oh. Okay. Well.
I've intentionally been like, I've thought about it and been like, I just want to know what it feels like to fall in the toilet.
But like, how old were you?
4th, 5th, 6th, 7th grade?
I thought he was
4th,
gonna
5th,
say, like-
6th. Okay.
I thought he was gonna say like yesterday.
No.
Wow.
But when I tried to do it, I was too big, so I just didn't make it. I was really upset.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
think y'all are crazy.
No.
It was goofy.
I've been surveying everybody this week
Yeah.
about it. Absolutely everybody.
Yeah.
It's super important to me. I'm really,
Wow.
thank you.
You're so welcome.
I really appreciate this.
You're welcome.
You've never thought, like,
Okay.
you've never sat there and been like, at least, like, had the thought. I wonder what it feels like to fall in the toilet right now. Maybe I should try it.
Maybe I did when I was a little kid, but I don't remember. I don't think so.
That's, like, such an important memory in my head.
Oh, I'm sure.
I wouldn't say it's important in my head. I just remember doing it. Like I can picture myself doing it. I remember, like I can visualize the memory. But
I don't remember the toilet parts of being a little kid.
Do you remember how many scoots it took?
Probably like 4.
4 scoots?
Yeah.
It's a solid number of scoots. A solid number.
Real.
But, like, I planned it out.
Okay. See,
Like I was like I was getting ready. So when I walked up to the toilet, I was like, all right, I'm gonna figure it out. And like I'm gonna see what it feels like. So I flushed it a couple times. Get that water clean as possible.
Okay.
Give it a couple flushes for good measure. Wipe the toilet seat, whatever, like the inside little top ring of the bowl, and just toilet seat down. Just like, all right, we're going for it. Here we go. Didn't make it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It was the biggest letdown of my
Trying
life.
to go for
maybe.
a swim.
No.
Just to get.
Who's swimming in a
What?
toilet bowl? Through Nemo? No.
Oh.
God. That was my really important question.
I think y'all are crazy.
I appreciate you being
I've
on.
never done
You're
this
lying to
before.
yourself. Stop lying to yourself.
I actually would
Okay.
bet that you did because you were like a naughty child.
Excuse
So
me.
I
You're a
wouldn't put it
naughty
past you.
child.
I wouldn't put it past
How is this
you.
a characteristic of a naughty child?
Okay. Like a bold, experimental, push your limits kind of child. That's what you were.
He looks offended.
I don't know what's offensive. I mean,
He's like, excuse me, I've worked really hard to get away from that part of my life.
Exactly.
that is. Oh my gosh. Well,
That's great.
I'm gonna see if I can do it now.
Yeah?
good luck.
Give me a report.
You're gonna need
Just
like
find a big toilet.
a double XL toilet.
Oh! Oh!
How big are you making me?
Oh!
Well, if you want to get your whole butt in the toilet, like it needs to be. Like,
How big is my
round.
butt?
Oh my gosh. It needs to be big enough. Oh my god.
Double XL toilet to fall in.
I'm so done with this.
That's the best thing this podcast has seen. Oh my god.
Well,
on.
Just saying.
You guys need to back me up in the comments. This is not a normal thing.
Comments,
Oh.
let us know.
No.
TikTok, let us know. Spotify listeners, let us know. This is a big deal. There's a lot riding on this right now.
Oh my gosh, dude.
There's a lot riding on this right now. Woo!
Wow.
That's the best.
Can I ask this other question?
Yeah, man. Let's move
All
on.
If you got an elephant as a present right now, what would you do with it?
I would keep it
Where?
in my dorm.
In your dorm?
I got news for you.
How's it gonna fit?
Wait, but is it like a baby elephant or a full-sized
No,
elephant?
you just like, here.
Like-
I got a present for you. Here's a full-size elephant. Have fun.
Yeah,
But it's like an
big
adult?
Yeah.
Okay, then I wouldn't bring it to my dorm.
Really?
I'd probably keep it here in Baraboo.
Where?
In the backyard of my house. And I
I'm picturing like Clifford the Big Red Dog right now.
Yes, that's what I'm
but
thinking.
with an elephant.
Okay, yeah. So we can clear out the garage at my house, and that's gonna be its home. And then I can sell my car, and I can ride it. Why would you not want to do that? Why would you not want to do that? It's like a built-in best friend vehicle animal.
How are you
car.
feeding this elephant?
I can just go grab hay. I don't know what elephants eat.
Oh my god. They'll eat watermelon.
Okay, I'll buy a watermelon from Walmart.
The yam watermelon. I know that.
Oh my gosh.
Why is this not something you guys would do? You wouldn't keep it?
Oh yeah, I'd keep it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'd keep it.
Nobody
Thank
said
you.
we wouldn't.
Well,
I'd keep it, and I'd probably do the same thing. Clear out the
okay.
garage.
Exactly.
You know what I'd do with it?
What?
I'd start a circus.
Dude, yes.
Okay.
That was my next answer. I was gonna be like, I'm gonna keep it. It's gonna live in my garage. I'm gonna have a backyard circus,
Yeah.
and we're gonna pop off.
Yeah.
But
Charge
you have
admission.
to treat it good because that's
Well,
like
of course.
Who said we weren't treating it good?
Of course.
Don't you know the history of like circuses?
Yeah,
they like
I
don't.
worked
That's why
at-
we're
I
starting
worked
our
at
own.
Own's.
We're starting our own so that we don't have that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the
I'm just double checking.
B&E circus, dude.
Yeah.
Brandon and Eli circus.
Oh.
I like it. B&E.
Yeah.
I heard Beanies.
Beanie circus. It's the winter only circus.
Oh my god.
This is
That's not a
awesome.
good environment for elephants.
Yeah. See, so you can't do that.
It's gonna be like fake snow
No.
in the middle of summer,
Oh, okay.
like Christmas in July
That's
or
fine.
whatever.
That's fine. That's fine, I guess.
I like this. We're gonna have our own circus,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna learn how to unicycle.
On your elephant?
No, that's not
Okay,
nice to the
good.
elephant.
Good.
Stop testing
I'm just
me.
making sure.
You're setting me up. So you're setting me up to get in trouble.
Eli, you seem like you're a person who would already know how to ride a unicycle.
Dude, thanks for noticing, because I am.
Do you actually?
Yeah, I do.
I figured.
I was just gonna forget.
I had
the
a feeling.
I was just gonna try to breeze over it and not mention it. But yes, I do know how to ride a unicycle. There's
Okay.
actually a unicycle in our garage, so I now
Yeah.
will have an elephant and a unicycle.
Wow.
So I'm like
That's
halfway
solid.
to a circus.
So now you gotta learn how to juggle.
I know
Can
how
you
to juggle.
Okay.
I can juggle 3 things at once.
Wow.
That's awesome, dude.
Right?
You got the circus already.
I am the circus.
You are the circus. It's a
You could be
one-man circus
yeah,
with an
one-man
elephant.
circus.
Yeah. I can juggle on the elephant. That's fine.
There you go.
I'm not juggling elephants though.
No, you're not
No.
like the Hulk or something.
Well. No.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
My
see.
gosh.
I don't know. Can you do any circus things?
No.
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 I could juggle, but not really anymore. I didn't.
Like what could
practice
you
it.
juggle? Like
Just three balls.
yeah.
But I didn't practice it. I don't think I could do it now if I tried it again.
Oh, dude, come on, man. Come on, dude.
No, I can't.
It's always something that like. Have you ever seen like the hula hooping people at the circus?
Yeah.
I've tried to do that stuff.
Mhm.
I can't hula hoop anymore. Apparently,
Really?
I can't even normal hula hoop.
Okay,
anymore.
I was really good at hula hooping in elementary school.
So was
Like, I
I.
could do it on my arms and on my neck, and
I
then
think-
like
Whoa.
I was
I think this is a skill
Yeah.
that just mysteriously disappears from you when you turn a certain age.
Right? I
Yeah.
think so because
Because I noticed the same thing. Like I was good at hula hooping. I tried hula hooping more recently, and I was like, "What the heck,
dude, I genuinely can't do it.
yeah,
Like, I'm not physically able to do it.
that's funny.
like I won those hula hooping contests. Like in
So
gym
did
class.
I.
Like,
So did I. Field
Wow.
day at the
and I
end of the
used to,
school
I
year?
put on like 20 of them and like
Yeah.
spin them
Whoa.
around. I
No,
put 'em
I would
around
do
my
that all the
neck.
time. Yes, my
Like-
neck. I was so good at it on my neck. Like I don't know how I didn't get hurt because I would get like the big ones too, and I'd be like whipping my head around.
Like-
if they're big, you have to like
Yeah.
get.
Now I put one around
movement.
me, and I get like 2 spins, and it falls to the floor.
Same.
Like, what the heck?
You did have a better prime hula hooping than I did,
Oh, did
though.
I?
I wasn't that good at hula hooping in my prime.
I love doing it
feel
on my arms. It was like the most.
I feel like hula
Dude,
hooping.
it hurts now. Have you tried to do it recently?
I
It
haven't
like
tried to
hurts
do
like what's that big old vein that goes up your arm? Like forearm or whatever?
I don't know.
It hurts, man.
I'm not a human anatomy.
It
gal.
hurts.
I don't know. My gym class in elementary school had a weird obsession with hula hooping. I feel like we did it way too much.
We always had it at indoor recess.
Yeah.
They would take all the hula hoops out during indoor recess, and everyone would be like whipping them around and then like running through them. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you
Yeah.
throw it and then you run and you try to dive.
Oh, I
through
did
the
that
hula
Oh
hoop.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what everyone did.
That's a different skill set.
No, I
though.
know, but I'm just saying that's.
Did you guys ever? So I discovered this on my own during a recess duty at school before.
Okay.
And you can take one of those long jump ropes, put a person on each end, roll a hula hoop over it, and then both people tug at the same time. Sends the hula hoop to space.
I've
Yo.
never
Dude,
I've
it's
never
so
seen that
fun.
Or done that.
I started doing it with little kids, and then I got in trouble.
You got in trouble.
Yeah, I got in trouble because I was allowing them to do that, and better yet, I encouraged it and gave them the idea to do it.
Mr. Eli to the principal's office.
Pretty much. I was like, oh well. Had a good time doing
That's
it, though,
awesome.
at least.
It's okay.
That's so cool.
It is what it is.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you, though.
Thank you.
That's yeah.
It's a good time, dude. You can send those things
Yeah.
like 20, 30, 40, 50 feet in the air.
That's funny.
It's great.
We need to get a hula hoop and a jump rope together and do this.
We say this about at least one thing a week, and we never do anything.
You should
We had the
start-
Hot Wheels track. Now we have...
Oh my gosh, I forgot about the Hot Wheels. track.
Yeah. There was something like last week or something. I can't remember what it was.
I told you I was going to bring in my Oculus,
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Like, there's just...
which
probably,
I will actually, though.
There's probably something else that we talked about, too. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
never going to happen.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
We're going to make a movie about the Grinch multiverse.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. We're turning Baraboo, Sauk County, Wisconsin into the next Hollywood
Yeah, we
with
are.
our Grinch multiverse.
Wow.
I love that. That's one of the best things my brain has ever come up with, by the way,
It's
ever.
It's solid.
in the history of 21 years of my life. Like, it's great. All right, man. Ice cream draft. We haven't done a draft in a few weeks.
No, we haven't. I thought maybe you were avoiding it.
No. No. I'm here for it today, and I'm actually gonna win because
No, you're
I've
No.
pulled ice cream for this week. Like,
Okay.
I'm coming out of nowhere.
All
Like,
right.
I got it on lock this
Okay.
week.
That's
And then
solid.
just
see.
because of that, I don't even need the first pick. I'll take the last pick.
Okay.
I got the third pick of this
Okay.
draft.
And we're doing 5, right? And
Yeah,
then
we're doing
and then
5
We're
things.
alternating each time.
Yeah, who started?
Okay. Let's start with Mackenzie.
All right.
Okay. My first pick is cookie dough ice cream. I just don't need to say much about it. It's the best ice cream there could ever be.
Cookie dough ice.
Cookie dough ice cream. Chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream specifically.
Chocolate chip cookie dough is your number one.
Yeah.
I've won.
This is the best flavor literally ever.
No, I've won. I've won.
No.
I've won.
No.
Okay. Number 1 pick.
Yeah.
I'm taking vanilla.
You are a vanilla guy.
I'm taking vanilla. You know why? Because it
So
works with
true.
every single topping
So
option.
true.
It works with
Just said,
it works with every single topping option,
duh, it's vanilla.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, but what
But you
kind?
can't do that with
Are
other
you
ice
going to
cream.
like specify which kind of vanilla?
Just vanilla. I'm just saying vanilla. Vanilla. You don't go to an ice cream place and be like, okay, do I want vanilla bean? Do I want?
Yes, I do.
vanilla-"
Yes, I do.
Most of the
Because-
time, they don't have all the different vanillas. They just have one option.
Yeah, that's why you just don't get it. Okay. Anyways.
I'm taking
That's why.
vanilla.
That's why it's a bad pick.
Yeah.
I'm taking vanilla.
That would have been my first pick. However,
Ex-
no. Hold up.
Excuse me.
Hold up. But I found something better.
Okay.
Okay. Peppermint candy cane ice cream. Number 1 by an absolute century.
I don't know if that sounds good. To me.
Absolute century. You've never had peppermint.
No.
I have also never had this
Dude,
before.
candy cane, peppermint ice cream. Wintertime comes, Christmas time comes, peppermint, candy cane, ice cream.
I've literally never. had that
Anybody
before.
on Spotify and on TikTok that's hearing this right now and has had peppermint candy cane ice cream, Big fact: nothing's close to peppermint candy cane ice cream.
Okay. We'll see.
I've won the draft. Anybody who's cultured knows.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, I'm not. Don't have faith in that for you, but
I do.
okay.
I got it.
I'm glad you do because I don't. Anyways,
What's your
my
number 2, Mackenzie?
Number 2 is sherbet ice cream.
That's
It's a good flavor. Don't even lie to me right now. It's a good flavor.
I think it's a good flavor too, but I don't think it's gonna help your team.
Okay, you know what? I have the chocolate, and now I have like the fruity flavors. Okay, you need to have like. There's different categories of ice cream.
I hear you. I hear you on that.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon only has vanilla. That is no category
Hey,
besides
See?
its
we're
own.
moving.
I know.
We're moving.
Plain.
Though.
Boring.
I'm gonna. You wait until you see my next pick here.
It's Blue Moon.
Such
I
a
already know
vanilla
it.
draft.
It's Blue Moon. I know your next pick.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, say it.
Superman.
Close enough.
I bet that's on Eli's list.
That was my next pick.
I knew it.
Guys, it's a horrible flavor.
Horrible
I
flavor.
don't like that flavor.
That's what. That's my, no.
it's
That's
like bubblegum. Like no.
no. Bubblegum's horrible.
Okay, but that's like what.
No, it's
Superman-
not. No, it's not. It
I
does
don't
not
like
taste
it.
like bubblegum. It tastes like Superman. You ever tasted Superman?
Yeah.
I've tasted Superman.
Yeah? You've
and that's what
licked
it tastes like.
Superman?
Yeah. He's a Superman, dude.
Wow.
So my number 2 is Superman. My goal at this point, for the last few drafts, has been to just steal whatever is on Eli's list.
Wow.
You don't know what's on my list. And you
Superman
still
was
do
on
it.
your list.
Yeah, Superman, but like everyone knew I was gonna do Superman, so let me take that off my list, and let me go with just like the next best thing,
Okay.
which is strawberry ice cream with the chunks.
Ooh.
Okay, that is a good pick.
Strawberry
Okay.
with
I
the
respect
chunks.
it. I respect it.
You
And
stole,
now I'm hitting the fruity category of
I
ice cream
see,
too.
I
Yeah,
see,
I'm
I
out
see,
here.
You
I
stole
see.
one back from me.
I know
we're
what's
even
up.
now. Yeah.
You had with the chunks too. Strawberry without the chunks is a loser ice cream.
I totally
That's so
agree.
fair, yeah.
But with the chunks, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's an amazing ice cream.
No, when you hit one of those strawberries in there, it's like, oh my god.
That's usually
So
what I
good.
get if I go to an ice cream store, like a legit ice cream
Okay, that's
place.
valid.
Like,
Valid.
give me strawberry with chunks. It always hits amazingly.
Okay, valid. Okay, my next pick. Okay, this is kind of like a niche flavor. Like, I think it's only for. I think Cedar Crust is the only brand that has it.
You're gonna take what I want.
Pirates Bounty. Yeah, see? Okay. Come for me. This is the best flavor. Okay, not like the best because it's my number 3, but I love that flavor with my whole heart. Oh, it's such a good flavor. I'm so glad I took it. The textures, the flavors come through.
You know how
So good.
convinced I was that nobody was gonna pick that because it was such a niche flavor.
I love
and I
that
was the only
flavor.
one who thought about
No,
it.
and you're not, because I did. So.
Eli comes in here, he's like, I'm winning this time.
No, I still
think
am.
so.
Hold on,
I don't
dude.
think
I
so.
got polls. Okay,
We'll
Okay.
see.
I've polled for this list.
Right.
All right,
But
my,
Pirates Bounty was gonna put me over the edge for the cultured people.
Well,
For the cultured people.
too bad I got to it first.
Dang it, man. That's a good pick.
my number 3, I got to do it. I'm going rogue a little bit. Just a personal favorite. Going for black cherry.
I knew that was coming. I
Black
mean, I don't like
cherry.
it, so I don't care, but I knew it was coming.
You're a black cherry person
Oh, I
and a
love it.
vanilla person in the same human.
Oh yeah.
That's like old man flavors.
Leave me alone.
It is.
Black cherry's not an old
Other
man.
than, like-
How is Superman?
I
an
know,
old-
okay.
Superman's a little
I
kid
didn't
flavor.
say Superman, but like black
What are you
cherry
saying
and
right now?
vanilla are like what? Oh my, you know.
No, an
Anyways.
old man flavor. I don't want to give you guys more, but I'm gonna say it anyways. An old man flavor is like butter pecan.
So
Right.
is black cherry. Whatever.
My number 3 is black cherry.
Black cherry sounds like middle-age crisis flavor to me. Is what it sounds like.
Whatever. What's your number 3, Eli?
Anyways.
I'll take Blue Moon.
I
I'll
should
take
have
Blue
said
Moon.
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon's my number 3.
I should have said.
Thank you
Blue
very much. I'm covering every category, dude. Peppermint candy cane, strawberry with the chunks, Blue Moon. Okay.
Moon. I'm actually mad. I should have said Blue
Okay.
Moon. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm debating between two. Give me a second.
Go for it. I'm just out here living my best life because I don't think I could be much happier unless I had Pirate Bounty.
Okay, this flavor I like, and I know Brandon likes, but I don't really know if he's gonna.
Don't take another one
Put
of my
it-
flavors.
I can't decide. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Okay, I'm picking. Shoot. I'm picking. Raspberry chocolate chip.
No.
Mic drop.
No, that's bad.
No, that's good.
That's bad, dude.
I
That's
think
like
it's a
black
good flavor.
cherry type.
Okay, no, it's
pick.
not though, because black
Yeah, it
cherry has like
is.
chunks of cherry, but raspberry chocolate chip is like raspberry ice cream with chocolate chips.
Which, by the way, raspberry ice cream kind of stinks.
no, it's good.
No.
Have you ever had it from like? Does Culver's have it? From Culver's?
I don't like custard.
I think I discovered last week that Eli doesn't like raspberry.
No, I love raspberries.
What?
Frozen raspberries are amazing.
That's
You ever put raspberries in the freezer and just yam them? They're so good.
yeah, mom. Yeah. Yes, I have. Sorry.
See, they're really good. Don't make fun of me.
That's just an interesting way of saying it. Have you ever had frozen blueberries?
Yeah, those are good too.
Oh, okay.
Those are good too. Frozen grapes, pop off.
Those are really
I've never
good.
had frozen grapes
Those
before.
are so good, especially if they're like the cotton candy grapes. Have you had those?
Yeah!
Before? Those are so good.
Those are the
frozen.
best. I'm
That's
pretty
like-
sure those aren't real, and I'm just eating like
Well, they do taste like.
it's like my
They're
imagination.
genetically modified.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so
But,
they're
like-
not real, really. They are real, but
I
they-
feel like my
they're not
imagination's
natural.
playing tricks on me. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably.
Raspberry chocolate chip, old
Yep.
man flavor.
Oh.
Okay, number 4. I'm taking cookies and cream.
Trash, disgusting, awful, blah,
Oh.
Excuse
Okay,
you.
no.
awful. I haven't had cookies. I haven't had a scoop of cookies and cream in over 10 years because it's awful.
The textures that like go together, especially if it's like Oreo cookies and cream and there's Oreos in there, it's so good.
What is wrong with you, Eli?
Okay, whatever.
Nothing. I'm just saying,
Nothing.
and I
Cookies and cream.
appreciate my flavors of ice cream.
Nobody's going to say they don't like cookies and cream.
I
ice
just
cream.
did.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And my 4th pick, mango. Boom.
That's a good
Mango
pick.
That's
ice
solid.
cream.
Okay,
Good
that's
pick.
solid
That's
too.
a good pick. I will say.
That's what I thought.
You know, I'm
Dude,
sitting
with
here.
the drafts, it's everybody versus me. Okay.
I'm looking at your list right now, Eli, and I'm kind of scared. Actually, I think you might do really well this week.
Yeah, because I told you, I'm here to play.
Okay.
I'm not losing
Okay.
for the 7th time in a row.
The listeners are going to be nice, like they were with Lane, though, and they're just all going to vote for the guest. They're going to be like,
Because the
"Screw
guest knows
Brandon
what
and
she's
Eli."
saying. The guest knows what she's saying. Because my next pick, okay, this is for all of my friends that are watching that are girls because they're gonna agree. Okay, but okay. I have a question.
I'm listening.
This is a flavor only offered at Culver's. So
Okay.
but so I don't know if I should say it.
Go for it.
Okay.
It don't matter.
It's cappuccino cookie crumble because it's like coffee flavored ice cream.
Culver's doesn't
See, I
have
know you
ice
both.
cream.
I know both of you. Oh my
Sherbet's not ice
I
cream
know.
either. Her list is void.
gosh, guys. Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, dude.
Guys. Okay. That coffee.
Say
flavored
the
ice
name of
cream,
it again.
Cappuccino cookie crumble.
Okay.
It's so good. I just love coffee flavored ice cream, but I love coffee. But I know you both probably don't feel the same way.
I love coffee.
Yeah, but coffee flavored ice cream
Horrible.
hits. Especially, oh my gosh, at what's it called? The ice cream shop down over there. They have like
Tin
ice.
Roof?
Yes, they have iced latte da, and it's like actually infused with caffeine. Like it's caffeinated ice cream, and it's so good, so good.
Their strawberry ice cream is the one I was thinking of
Oh,
when I
yeah.
was talking about it. That their strawberry is amazing. It's so good.
I haven't gone in there enough to know.
Either have I,
I gotta.
because all I get is strawberry ice cream.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm like, what do you mean?
All I get is their strawberry.
Wow.
Okay. Number 5. This is tough.
Okay.
Ice cream
because-
shouldn't be.
Well, here's the thing. I was going off from what I
If you're
like.
choosing a tough one, you've lost.
I was going off from what no, this is why it's tough. I was going off from what I like,
Mm-hmm.
and I realized about halfway through that I should be going off from what's gonna make me win.
Oh, I always go off from what I like.
Just go. That's what I was doing
yeah,
too.
but I'm not gonna win.
It's your draft.
Who cares? Why does
Okay.
it matter if you win? It's not about winning or
Okay.
losing. It's about having
Okay.
fun.
I've lost 6 times, but I've won in my heart all
There you
6.
go.
I'm taking mint chocolate chip. Number 5.
Disgusting.
It's an okay flavor.
Exactly what I knew was going to happen.
It's an okay flavor. It's all right.
It's not as bad as cherry chocolate chip or whatever the heck that was.
Raspberry.
chocolate chip. Raspberry chocolate chip is no
But black
good.
cherry's worse.
Black cherry's worse than that one.
I can understand the black cherry. It's not a popular flavor, but I love it.
I think we forgot about this ice cream.
Go ahead.
That's going to be my 5th pick.
okay.
And I'm really happy to take it at 5, actually, because it rounds off my team amazingly.
Okay.
Because I got the peppermint, I got the blue moon, I got some fruit, and at the end of it, dude, I'm a cap it off with salted caramel.
That's a good flavor.
Yo.
It is good. I had that.
I did
That's a
forget
good
about
flavor.
that.
No, I had it. I just
Salted
Good
caramel,
flavor.
my number 5.
good flavor.
I'm really happy with this.
Eli, I'm proud of you. You made a good list this week.
You're not my dad.
I don't have to be your dad to be proud of you.
You know what, Brandon?
Aw.
I love you.
I love you too, Eli.
Sorry, Mackenzie.
Guys, they're
been kicked
actually
out.
the ones dating. I'm just here for the ride.
let's for people listening, let's recap our drafts. Mackenzie.
My first was cookie dough. My second was sherbet. My third was pirate's booty. My
It's Bounty.
Booty.
It's Bounty. It's called Bounty,
pirate's bounty.
which is amazing, by the way.
My fourth was raspberry chocolate chip, and my fifth was cappuccino cookie crumble / like coffee ice cream. They're like the same thing.
No, it's cappuccino cookie crumble.
Okay, whatever. They're like the same thing, so it doesn't matter to me. But
I'm totally taking the L this week, but I had vanilla at number 1, Superman at number 2, black cherry at number 3, cookies and cream at number 4, and mint chocolate chip at number 5.
Dude, I'm hearing you guys' list, and I'm here. I am here. I think I might have won for once. I'm
Okay.
really happy.
okay.
Peppermint candy cane's number 1. Strawberries number 2 with the chunks. That's important.
Okay.
Blue Moon is number 3. Mango
That's good.
number 4, and salted caramel number 5.
That's good.
I'm
it really
really
is.
happy.
I
Mango's
just
really
noticed
good.
something.
Mango's sorry.
Mango's good.
It's
That's
a
another
good
one
flavor.
everybody forgets exists.
It's a good
It's
flavor.
so good.
We forgot a staple ice cream.
What?
I forgot it because I don't like this ice cream.
Did you say
Chocolate?
Rocky Road?
Chocolate, just plain chocolate ice cream.
I thought you were say Rocky Road.
Chocolate ice cream's okay.
No, chocolate ice cream.
Chocolate ice cream's disgusting.
That's
Okay, me too. I feel the same way.
It's
But
horrible.
I was expecting it to make somebody's list.
No, dude, it's so bad.
I'll
That's
like,
crazy to me.
I'll like eat it with it, like if there's other stuff with it, but never plain. Like that's gross by itself. But
Because I think if you look up the most popular ice cream flavor in the U.S., it's chocolate ice cream.
I hate everybody that
it's
likes
just like
chocolate ice cream.
childish. I don't know. Like it's
It's not
I
even
think it's
child.
gross.
It's like
I
childish if you
do
have
not like
broken
it.
taste buds.
oh my god.
Okay, so we can all agree here that chocolate ice cream's not bad.
Yeah, I said Rocky Road. I meant Moose Tracks.
I had that on my list. I literally had moose
I
tracks.
meant Moose Tracks.
It's right here.
Another one that was on my list that I love is banana ice cream. You ever had that before? It's so good.
It's okay.
There's a popcorn ice cream shop on the corner in downtown Portage, and they sell banana soft serve.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's so good.
All right, I gotta come try that.
It's so good.
Yeah,
But they
you
have
would
also
like
have
that.
like 45 flavors of soft serve or something
Oh, that's
crazy. That place is sweet.
Okay, we're going there.
It's
Okay.
awesome.
We're
dude.
going there.
It's awesome.
Okay.
I don't have a recommendation this week.
Can I give a shout out instead of a recommendation?
Please take over because I don't have a recommendation.
Okay, my shout out goes to my girl, Kayla Frederick from UW Eau Claire.
Why are you laughing at me?
Because I'm laughing at myself.
Okay.
I love you. And I'm probably going to be with you since clearly Brandon and Eli are now together. That's the end of my shout out.
Excuse me,
It's over. It's over.
Kayla. You better not.
That was my shout out.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That was a very
Real.
anticlimactic shout out.
Sorry. I got to do it for the fans.
Okay.
You didn't sound like you cared that much about your
I
fans.
do care about my fans. I love them. Specifically my food fans, because Eli doesn't like my food.
Oh my
Post.
God! You're here. Okay, hold up. The people of the world. The people of the world. This person. Okay, Mackenzie over here.
Yeah.
I don't understand. We're trying to eat. Okay? There's like a group of like 5 of us.
Yeah.
We're out to eat.
Yeah.
And she's out here sticking her phone in everybody's face before she's like, hold up, you're not allowed to eat. I'm like, what do you mean I'm not allowed to eat? It's
Yeah.
like, because I need to get this for my OnlyFoods
Yeah.
on Snapchat. I need it for my OnlyFoods.
My OnlyFoods.
I'm like, man, I'm not trying. Let me eat my food.
No.
I'm pretty sure after you recorded it, the enjoyment value of my food went down 10%.
It's so dramatic. It's so necessary. Everyone wants to see the good food. They gotta have those recommendations.
No.
Yeah.
Who wants to see that
It's
food?
so like aesthetically pleasing to see like good looking food. So I need to take a picture of all my food
no.
so everyone knows.
Who?
Everyone cares, actually.
No, I don't. I'm part of everyone, and no, I don't.
I'm not getting into this argument.
Do you care?
This is
Do
between
you
you
care?
two.
Do you care?
Brandon literally asked me to take a picture of his food when we
This
go
is-
out. So
this is between
clearly,
you two.
What?
This is between you
What's
two.
the point? What am I gonna be like? Oh,
Okay.
You're gonna look at the picture
Fine.
in the future, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, that really tasted good."
Okay, you know what?
Yes!
I'll
I
get
can
into this
taste
right now.
that picture.
Yeah.
I'm getting into it right now. Okay.
Just enjoy your meal in the moment.
Food
It
is a
isn't-
food is a sensory experience,
Well, yeah.
right? And so it's not just about taste; it's about the smell,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about the visual,
Yeah.
right? I can see it; it looks really, really nice. So you gotta appreciate it. Taking a picture of it is it makes sense.
I appreciate
No.
it. Okay. Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up.
I'm holding up.
Hold up. Why do I have to appreciate it through a camera? Why do other people need to appreciate the food that I'm about to eat?
Maybe they don't have the privilege of getting to eat that food ever, and so I'm giving
So
them
you're
that
throwing
gift.
it in their face.
I'm giving them the gift.
When they're tapping through their
I'm
story
giving them
on
the
their
gift.
OnlyFoods Snapchat stories, and they're tapping through it, they tap through and they see your OnlyFoods.
Yeah.
And
It's a gift.
what if they don't know?
What? What if they never knew about this food and they would have never known unless
They'll
I
never
posted
know.
about it?
They'll never know because you're not giving any information
Yes,
with it.
because
you're
if
just
they
posting
they
the
text me
picture.
back, they're like, "Wow, where is this?" I'm like, "Oh, I got you. It's from here. This is what I ordered. Like, go have the time of your life." How would
Eli,
they ever know?
Here's what I'm gonna say. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking pictures of your food. However, if it interrupts the meal's experience, like if you're out with a group of people and it's interrupting that, then I think it's a problem.
Okay.
But if you're taking a picture of it for your own enjoyment or for whatever reason, I don't think there's anything wrong with it in that situation.
Do you have to have the food sign a consent waiver?
What? Real? Why would I have to do that? Is it alive?
It was.
Some of it.
Like,
No, all of it. Even the plants were alive.
I guess so.
do you sign? Okay, you're a photographer,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Do you ask a plant or the snow for its consent when you take pictures of it?
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Oh, I sure does.
100%.
Oh yeah.
I go right up to the ground and I'll whisper to it, man. I'll be like, "Hey, can I take your picture real quick?"
Yeah,
And the
don't like-
ground will be like, "Yeah, man."
yeah.
It'll be like, "Yeah, man, 100%. Make sure you send it to me later
My God.
and put it on your Only Plants, your Only Plants Snapchat private story." I was shook by that. I'm really upset that we started talking about this because I was shook by that, and I put that in the way back of my brain so I not forget. I don't like that. None of my
sorry.
other friends do that, by the
I'm
way.
sorry.
You're the only person I know
Sorry. That's just how
that I
roll.
tap through stories, and I'll just see a pile of food.
That's just how I roll. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
You ever take a picture of a roll?
Yeah.
Oh
Texas Roadhouse roll. Have you ever had one of those?
no, I've never been to Texas Roadhouse.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we talked about this.
Dude, it's so good.
So we're gonna have to take you. And then I'm gonna
I haven't been to a lot of places. I also haven't been to an Olive Garden. Haven't been to a Chick-fil-A.
Dude. Oh
You
my
haven't been to
gosh.
Chick-fil-A?
No.
That's like my favorite
We're gonna-
restaurant.
No.
We're gonna have to take Eli.
I've
on like
been,
a,
but haven't eaten at Panda Express. I just sat there
What? That's
Dude.
why?
because the rest of the people I was with were hungry and I wasn't.
people hate on Panda Express. I love Panda Express.
I like Rocky Rococo.
Yes, me too. That's a very underrated place. I
It really
love
is.
Rocky Rococo's.
I love that
It's
place.
so good.
Guys, you're talking about food again on your podcast. I'd just like to
It's
point
just
out.
inevitable at this
Just
point.
saying.
We talk about food at
It
every
just pops
episode.
into my brain. Just need to
Every episode.
say it. Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been at Wendy's.
What?
I know. I knew you were going to say that. Because I know it's one of your
What?
favorite. I know that's like your
Yeah.
favorite place. No, I've
Wendy's
never
is
been.
amazing. Dude, I went to, oh my God. So after we talked about Wendy's, we had our talk about fast food things, right? I don't remember. It was like a 50-50 or whatever.
Yep.
And I went to Wendy's like a week later because I was driving through Boston
Yeah.
to do something that I got really upset about, but that's not relevant. Whatever.
Okay.
I wish I didn't think of it.
Okay.
But I went to Wendy's. This was
Yeah?
the only good part of my day.
Okay.
Highlight
day.
of the day.
it would have been the highlight of the day if it was a good day.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a bad day, and it was like
Still a highlight.
it was
Right.
like felt like a totally different day. Anyway, I had a burger
Yeah.
at Wendy's for the
Yeah.
first time in like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
I pulled over to the side of the road after I took the first bite. I was driving because I was driving like an hour and a half, and then I pulled out of the parking lot because it's in the gas station. This Wendy's is. Got gas, went to Wendy's, got it, got in the car, pulled out of the parking lot, opened the burger, took a bite. I was like, hold up. I gotta appreciate this burger for what it is right now because that bite was something else. So I pulled over into the next parking lot and just munched it.
Okay.
Had a Frosty right there.
Okay.
A vanilla Frosty mixed with that burger. Oh, 2 bites a sip.
Okay.
2 bites a sip till the burger is gone.
Okay.
That was
That sounds like a heavenly experience.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm allowed to say on this podcast the word I want to say.
I think I know what word you're gonna say because I was about to say it and I had to hold myself back.
It was a good burger.
Yeah. I think
It was
I know what you're gonna say.
amazing. I don't even remember the type of burger or anything,
No?
dude. The bun was soft. The bun was fresh. The perfect amount of toppings.
Okay.
Perfect square patty. Oh my
This
god.
is sounding to me like Eli has something that's OnlyFoods worthy for Mackenzie.
Real. That's what actually I was just gonna say. Why would you not take a picture of it to remember?
Why would I?
I mean, I really don't take pictures of fast food either, but actually Culver's I do because they pop off. Their presentation is just chef's kiss every time.
What are you
but-
talking about? They put it in a cardboard basket.
Yeah, but then you open it and it's like glistening. She's glistening, shining, doing all she can to make your mouth water.
You guys
to
are making
want
me
it.
hungry.
I'm hungry right now. That's
I
why
haven't
I'm
eaten
talking
since
about this.
about.
I'm so.
I haven't eaten
hungry.
since 3 o'clock.
Oh, I haven't.
It's been 6 hours.
I haven't eaten since 1 o'clock. So.
All right, show
At
off,
my
dude.
level, yeah.
Oh, I've eaten twice today.
I've
Once was
eaten
at
once
4:30 in
today.
the morning. Once was at 3 o'clock.
I've eaten once today. I had a cheese quesadilla for lunch.
I'm done talking to you about food. I'm not happy. Not taking pictures of frickin' Culver's. Not taking pictures of any food.
So good. Ugh.
I think we're done.
Ending on an argument.
That's it for the podcast. If you just there's a poll on Spotify. To let us know who won the draft, the ice cream draft. It's gonna be me, dude. I know it's me.
It's definitely me.
I'm gonna be 1-6 now. 1 win, 6 losses after this podcast. It's gonna be amazing. I don't know, dude. What else did we do? We talked about a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you need to tell me if you've ever intentionally tried to fall in the toilet.
We told you.
No,
No, the
people
listener.
listening.
Oh, sorry.
I know you told me. I was here for that conversation. The people listening.
She wasn't here.
Probably not.
They
Anyways.
need to tell me this, and also they need to tell me if they're okay with people taking pictures of their food while they're
Okay.
at a restaurant,
Okay.
or if that's I understand people do it. A lot of people do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's should not.
Okay.
Should not.
Okay.
It's not the food's time to shine, unless it's in my belly.
It's the food's time to shine if you're going out to a restaurant. Anyways.
Okay.
That's
and
all.
By the way,
What's up?
by the way, if you want to be a guest like Lane a couple weeks ago and Mackenzie today, let us know about that too. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, let us know. That's all. I don't know, man. Do that. That's important.
Yeah.
That's important. I have a lot more fun when I get to talk to other people and not just Brandon for these time periods.
Thank you.
Also, it's an excuse to record longer, and I appreciate that too. Not because I don't enjoy talking to you, just like
No,
I feel like
that's
the
what it is.
one with Lane and now the one with Mackenzie just so much more funny when we're bouncing off of 3 people
Yeah.
instead
That's
of
fair.
just 2.
Yeah.
Like when it's just 2, it's more conversational. When it's 3, it's more like
Yeah.
it's more of a good time, like just
Absolutely.
entertaining
That's
wise. So yeah, that's it for this week, everybody. Thank you, Mackenzie.
You're so welcome.
Everybody listening, have an amazing week. We'll see you next week, Friday morning at 8 a.m.
Have a good one.